everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I have a super fun little video for you. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little penguin. He's primarily made out of a sock and some fleece. If you want to know how to make this little guy, stick around. I'll show you how. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. But make sure you make him a friend. Okay, for this one I'm using a 4-inch styrofoam egg and a 3-inch styrofoam ball. I'm taking a 1/4-inch by 6-inch dowel stick and sharpen one end. And then go ahead and stick the sharpened end down into the top part of the egg, the skinniest part of the egg, and then go ahead and put it into the 3-inch ball too. Then we're going to attach them. Then I'm just going to cut my stick off just a little bit. You just need enough to join the two together. Okay, next I'm going to take a piece of white fleece. It measures 8-inch by 10-inch, and I'm going to glue down the 10-inch side. It's dry, just go ahead and turn it right side out. And we are just going to slide this right over the egg and the ball. Just kind of make sure your seam is pretty flat, and then we're just going to go ahead and put it right inside. Now the bigger part of the egg is on the bottom. And you want this to be snug. And when you cut your fabric, you want the stretchy side to be on the 8-inch side. Okay, next I'm just going to take a needle and thread, and I'm just going to sew up the top. Now you could glue this if you want to, just kind of bunch it all up there in the top and glue it in, but I'm going to go ahead and sew mine, because it is going to be covered up with a hat, so you aren't going to see the top here. And once you get it completely around, go ahead and pull it, tie it off, and then we're going to put a little bit of glue in the top just to hold it in place. Next, to divide the head from the body, we're just going to take a string and we're going to tie it really tight around the neck area. Next, we're going to sew up the bottom just like we did the top. Kind of pull it all up there together, figure out exactly where you need to trim it. Put your needle in there first so you know exactly where the end is, and then trim some of that off. You just want enough just to go up to the center part of the ball. Okay, then we're just going to stitch it up just like I did the top. And again, you can glue this if you want to, but I would recommend going ahead and hand sewing this so it does pull it tight and you have a nice finished bottom on it. And then we're going to tie it off, and we're going to go ahead and glue it down as well. Next, I got these socks at Target, and I'm just going to cut right above the heel all the way straight across. And this is what's going to be for his jacket. And then I'm just going to turn it inside out, and I'm going to take that liner out of there. So you don't have to have a lined sock. And then I'm just going to cut straight across the top part here. And then I'm going to go ahead and fold the edges down about a 1/2 inch on each side and just glue them all the way around. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom edge. And if you didn't want to use a sock, you could use fabric. Just measure around your body to get your measurement. But the overall length of this after it's finished was 3 1/4 inches. Next, I'm just going to slide it right up over the body, and it's going to come up around his neck a little bit, so you want to go above the neck a little bit. For the hat, I'm just going to cut across the heel of this and cut that part off, and then I'm going to take the lining out of this one as well. It was just a little bit too bulky with the lining. And then I'm just going to cuff up the edge a 1/2 inch just like I did the shirt, and I'm just going to glue that all the way around. And then I'm going to take a string, tie it around the heel area at the top, and then we're going to cut that off, and we're going to glue that to the body of the hat. I've given you the pattern in the description below. Just cut it out. This is going to be for his beak and his face. Just go ahead and cut it out. We're going to cut this out of black felt. And this was really pretty easy to cut out by hand, but I've also included the SVG file if you have a cutting machine and you'd prefer to cut it that way. And I've already cut out my little beak pieces out of the orange. And then you're just going to slide this right up underneath his hat so you can still see part of the shape of it, and his beak part comes down. So you can attach the beak right at the top part and the bottom part. So leave enough room for that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just glue that one piece down, that little flap right there down. And then I'm going to take the hat off and glue the rest of it off. Just spend a little bit of time getting this pretty straight because this is going to be the main focal point of his face. And then we're just going to fold the beak over, and we're going to glue one on top and one facing the other way on the bottom. So we're going to attach his eyes. I'm using two 8mm eyes, and I'll give you the link for those in the description below. And just go ahead and just push those straight on in. And I'm not gluing these in because they grabbed up pretty well. Next, I'm going to take the hat back off. I'm going to turn it right inside out, put some glue on top, and go ahead and glue that down because you want to make sure it stays close to his head. Just make sure you get your face part glued in well. Okay, next I'm going to take about a 10-inch piece of fleece by 1 inch. I'm just stretching it, and I'm just going to wrap this right around his neck. Okay, next for his little wings, you're going to cut your pattern out, and you're going to cut 2 of these for each side. And I'm just using black felt on this one as well. And you're going to need a couple pipe cleaners also, and then we're also going to take a dowel stick, and we're going to sharpen both ends to put into the very tip of it to attach it to the body. And then again, if you have a cutting machine, I did include the SVG file for this as well. But it really was pretty easy just to cut out by hand. So go ahead and sharpen both ends of a dowel stick, and then we are going to cut these at 1 inch each. You don't need a lot to go into the body, just enough to grab it. And I'm cutting them both at just 1 inch on just the pointy side only. We're just going to take our pipe cleaner, we're just going to bend it to the shape of the wing, and we're just going to attach that to the inside part. This way we have some movement on his arms or his wings. And you want to get it in there close enough so that you can get the other piece over the top of it and glue that down. So kind of come in probably at least 1/4 of an inch from the edge. And then we're going to add our little dowel stick to the end. You just want like a 1/2 inch on the inside and the pointy part facing outside. And then we're just going to glue the other part of the wing over the top of it to glue it all together. Just kind of take some time on this, kind of squeeze it out on the edges just to make sure it is pretty flat. And do the same thing with the other one. Okay, to attach them, we're just going to stick them right into the side. Just go above where the scarf is and just make sure you get into some styrofoam. Just push it on in there, and then we're going to go ahead and glue it in. But you want them up pretty high. You want them up by his neck area. And then do the same thing with the opposite side. And then you can bend him however you want to. Okay, once you get them exactly where you want to, go ahead and just put a little bit of glue underneath their little flaps. For the feet, you're going to cut out 4 of the feet pattern. I've given you that in the description below. And then we're going to take some chipboard and we are going to trace the foot onto here. And then we are going to cut it out. And we're going to cut it out a little bit smaller than the foot because we are going to put a piece of chipboard between each one of the feet. So you'll have felt, the chipboard, and felt on top. And once you get that trimmed down, we're just going to go ahead and glue it to the felt foot, and then we're going to put the other one over the top of it. Just kind of make sure that you do get it trimmed enough where you don't see the chipboard on the outside edge of the felt. And then do exactly the same thing with the opposite foot. Just kind of seal it in there real well. Kind of take your thumb and kind of push in some spots in there to kind of flatten it out a little bit. And then we're going to just go ahead and glue it right to his feet. And he will stand up. Okay, that was pretty quick and easy. Okay, I think these just turned out adorable. I hope you make these. If you like these kind of videos, be sure and give me a like, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified when I have a new video upload. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great week.